What's up, y'all? Your girl in this thing. I'm about to tell y'all another story again. What's up, guys? Y'all know what day it is. It is Thursday, and I'm back with another video. And I am here today because I just wanted to talk and have a conversation with you guys about the misconceptions that I hear being a woman of God, woman of Christ, Christ representative, Christian. And to sum up everything, because you just hear so many things, to sum up everything, there's this ignorance that is going around, making people feel like you have to be perfect in order for you to serve God, in order for you to be a Christian. And the only person that is perfect in this world is God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit. That's it. So I don't know why people put this pressure on you like you have to be perfect. I'm going to use myself for an example because that's what I can only use. So for instance, I was told, I can't be a Christian because I'm sexy. Another thing that I was told was I can't be a Christian because I drink my wine, or I can't be a Christian because I like to twerk, or I can't be a Christian because I smoke hookah here and there. Those things that I do does not define who I am as a person. Now, let me make this straight. There is a God in me, and there's a God in you. But everybody does ungodly things because we are sinners by nature. We are born sinners. We're going to fall short, And so what's disappointing is people think that you have to be perfect. These are things that I do in my spiritual journey. However, it's all up to you and how you have your relationship with God, And I'm going to give you a perfect example. I came to the realization that hookah is not good for my body. I used to smoke ganja. I don't do that anymore. I'm about 13 months clean. So I eventually ended up substituting that with smoking hookah. I found out that hookah is not good for you. It's like smoking 100 cigarettes. That terrified me. But naturally, my flesh wanted it because, guys, our flesh is weak. Naturally, my flesh wanted it. So guess what I had to do? I had to pray to God to ask him to take the taste out of my mouth. Because even though my flesh wants it, and even though it feels good, and even though I like to see all the smoke come out of my mouth, it's not good for me. And so guess what God did? God gave me the strength to be able to throw my hookah away. And I ain't looking back. But that whole journey, what I went through during that period, did not mean that I'm not a Christian, and it did not mean that God loved me any less. God says, "Come as you are." So if you have any addiction issues, if you struggling with pornography, greed, judgment, all of these things, you don't have to get perfect. You don't have to be perfect in order for God to love you, in order for God to bless you. You come as you are and let God help you with those struggles that you deal with every single day. We all have problems and we all have struggles, and it's all about how we are able to overcome those struggles. But we need God to overcome those struggles. So don't pretend or don't act like or don't think that you have to hurry up and get yourself straight without God in order to have God in your life. And I'm just going to be honest and frank with you guys. That is just pure ignorance. And if we continue to think that way, it's going to build this false narrative of Christians, that we have to be perfect, and you don't. And I think like another thing as believers and non-believers, we got to stop judging people. Like, I'm going to say 3 words. Who are you? Who are you to judge somebody? You're not God. God is the only one that can judge us. I think the end of 2021, all of 2022, and for the rest of our lives that we are here on this earth, our motto should be judge less and pray more. Because we're nobody to judge anybody. And so I just really pray, and I hope that this message helps. I put my struggles out there. I put what I do out there. And let me tell you, God still loves me. God still blesses me. You know, I at the beginning of my Christian walk, I had this insecurity that God wouldn't love me or God wouldn't use me because of how I drink or do certain things. But God has still used me to this day, you know. And so don't worry about the judgments. Have faith in God, you know, that he's going to give you the strength to be able to remove those things that you know in your heart that should be removed. But it's not going to take people talking about you. It's not going to take judgment. It's going to take you having a relationship with God. You know, God is not about religion. Now, if you're religious, that's perfectly fine. But it's about relationship. And like I said, I prayed and I asked God to help me remove certain things out of my life. God, help me remove lust. I'm celibate. God, help me remove the hookah. I threw it away. God, help me remove marijuana out of my taste. It's been 13 months. But it's a journey and it's a process, you know, and it's not always about getting it right on the first time. And it's not always about being perfect the moment you call yourself a Christian. So I just wanted to put that word out there for you guys. I truly, truly hope that this helped. This was very therapeutic for me, so I hope it was the same for you. I love you guys so much. Bye.